Tri-City Regional SWAT team brought out all local law enforcement agencies for an explosive breaching and active shooter training at Ridgeview Elementary School. Commander Aaron Clem with the Kennewick Police and SWAT team says activities like these are infinitely valuable for training and gives hands-on experience.
We never know when these situations are going to happen, and hopefully it never happens here. But if it does, we want to make sure that we are as prepared as possible, and that's what this opportunity does for us. It makes sure that we are prepared if something like that happens.
Commander Clem with the Tri-City Regional SWAT team says though active shooter situations are rare,
we want to make sure that we have practiced it, we know exactly what we need to do, so that if that need arises, we don't have to think about it, we don't have to make it up as we go. We can just apply the tools that we have and gain entry and resolve the problem.
the explosions are real. Law enforcement chose Ridgeview because it's about to be demolished. Commander Clem says it's the perfect time to practice their response for a mass casualty situation.
It gives us an opportunity to have the whole team here practice not only breaching those doors, but also working through schools and doing some of the normal training that they would normally do, but on a larger scale.
Being able to use steel frame doors like the ones in schools is an exercise they don't often get to practice. As law enforcement response to something like a school shooting is under the microscope right now, it's at the forefront of these officers' minds. Commander Clem says this training would have been influential in other mass shootings, especially in Uvalde.
There's some preliminary talk that maybe the door was locked going into that classroom, and the officers had to wait for a key. We don't want to have to do that. We want to have the training and the ability to breach a door like that if we need to do it.
When it comes to parents wanting to know what to tell their children about situations like this, Commander Clem says, don't let your kids be afraid. Knowledge is power.
But just make sure that they know how to respond to a situation if it was to happen.
In Kennewick, Rylee Fitzgerald, Cap KVUE Local News.
Commander Clem says the Kennewick Police Department will be collaborating with the Kennewick School District again for the department's yearly active shooting training. He says it will take place in about 2 weeks at Kamiakin High School. And Jason